starters and your Santa Cruz Gospels. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we kindly ask you to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing the Star Spangled Banner.
It just showed me that you were alive.
So we're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Hey. Probably won't get too many instant viewers on our new group page, so we'll see how it goes.
We'll wing it today.
But we got Arete Prep and Santa Cruz Valley.
At goal, the sophomore, number 21, Arete. At goal, the freshman, number 23, Cruz. And at goal, number 10, the sophomore, number 41, Yako. And the Civil fans introducing your starting lineup for your varsity Gospels. At point guard, the sophomore, number 0, Rose. At guard, the junior, number 11, At guard, the sophomore, number 2, and forward, the freshman, number 15, Daniel Contreras. And at center, the sophomore, number 3, Nathan Harris. Make some noise!
Let's do it.
Hey.
So Santa Cruz is 0-4 on the year, while Arete Prep is 2-2.
Okay. All right.
And of course, as you heard, Santa Cruz is very sophomore heavy.
Yeah.
The whole starting 5 are all sophomores.
I don't know. We'll have to commentate, but they're pretty loud.
Yeah. So before the game, there was a technical foul called on number 15 from Arete Prep for grabbing onto the neck and pulling himself up.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, you're not allowed to make any
Grab
any contact with it.
So right at the start,
Yeah, so
we're already up 2-0
before the tip off.
Oh, yeah. There's a first for you. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
gotta be
first
the
for me.
first-
Yeah, it's
First
for
time
me.
I've ever seen a game started. Now, do they get the ball to start off with, or is there going to be a jump?
Santa Cruz will be taking it out on the side.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Hey,
no jump.
No,
I think that's
don't
a
mess
first.
around. Don't mess around. Like, first time I've ever seen a game start without a jump.
Ooh.
So, small town Santa Cruz being Eloy, right? Small gym. I mean, you can hear everything because we're on top of it all. I mean, you do a lot of, like, I'm up here obviously with my man Daniel. Do you go by Daniel? Is that okay? We go by Daniel. From this Varsity Breakdown, and we actually are here together, Varsity Breakdown, and so is he. And this is the first actually matchup here. But you do a lot more small towns. Is this kind of like the gyms and stuff like that that you kind of?
Actually, some are different. Santa Cruz has one of the smaller gyms that we've been to, but it's an older school. Some of the newer schools you go to, it's a little bit opened up, especially on the in the bleacher area. But if you go to like a school like Coolidge, they have an upper deck for other fans and media personnel. So, but Santa Cruz is kind of more known for their football and softball teams.
Right.
They're trying to rebuild their basketball programs, and now it's just kind of trying to. I think this is their third coach, or I want to say in 3 years.
Oh wow.
So just trying to build some kind of stability here and get these guys going, but definitely have the players to do it. Now it's just about getting the experience for how young they are. Already. But Arete is showing that they are definitely a team that hustles for the ball.
Right. Mr. Lupe, wish you were here.
Yeah, I asked him to chime in and see how it sounded right now. Oh, nice save. And with Santa Cruz, I was talking to Coach Harris. They're missing a couple of players, one due to a transfer and the other one with eligibility. And he says once they get those guys together, they hope it's going to be able to step things up.
So in their region, how do you feel, or what do you think, or how are they looking right now?
Well, they haven't had any section games. I know they were in the Joe Parton tournament, which is based out in Coolidge.
Right.
So they haven't played anybody. This will. They have teams like St. Augustine Catholic, Sequoia Pathway, Chandler Prep, Horizon Honors, Tempe Prep. I'd say the best team out of those would probably be St. Augustine. They sit 5-3 right now.
Right. And
But
that's, is it South Central?
I think so. Oh, no. That would be 3A. That's 3A.
South. They're in the South. they're in the South because I think Wilcox and all them are all over in the East.
Yeah, they're in the 2A South, correct. But it's so funny when you transfer from football to basketball because all the divisions are completely different. And the teams, because normally Arete Prep in football, they're in the same region as Sequoia Pathway and Santa Cruz.
It's the other thing that's interesting is you start getting some of these smaller schools that don't have football programs that pop up.
Yeah. Traveling violation, yep. But I think this is going to be a really good matchup despite the records.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Arete Prep is a fairly young team as well. I mean, they're starting, number 3, they're starting as a freshman. He's bringing the ball up the court. Oh. Would that one count as an assist right there? Or?
Hey, I'm going to take it.
Oh, nice. Nice help defense. So now Santa Cruz is going to the full court press. Going to try to put the pressure on them. So how's your experience been like for the few games that you've been able to go to? I know football's your thing, so coming into basketball, how have you liked the change of pace?
Interesting, like, I hate to say, like, always nice to be in an AC, like, controlled environment. But one thing that I'll say this is, like, so the score right now is going to be 14-7. One thing that I'll say this that I've realized is that with going from football over to basketball, you hear a lot more. Like, there's little things you sit there and go, man, if these crowds would just come out and maybe like fill it up more. But it's louder. You can feel that atmosphere, the speed, the tempo is a little bit quicker. I mean, you don't like. I'll be like, yo, the quarter's like the period's over. I don't know. I keep calling them quarters. I'm like, man, the quarter's over. It's like, no, the period or whatever. And it's like, boom, 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 and it's done. And you're like, wait. And even halftime's like quicker. Everything's quicker. So, I mean, it's definitely a cool atmosphere. Like the number of games that they play, like it's like, wow, this is like, it's nonstop. There's always something when so far that I've realized in the basketball season at high schools. And the amount of travel. Mm-hmm. It's like these guys, like, yeah, it's basketball, but like they're gone. Like they might be on the road 2-3 times a week.
Yep. Yeah, we just had Coolidge. They traveled up to Sholo yesterday, and then they have another game tomorrow night against Pueblo, which I'll be attending that game. Right. But yeah, it's so fast paced.
And the other part is like, you know, like schools like this, like we're sitting in front of the Arete Prep like bench. There's only 6 kids on the that are sitting, so you know you're gonna probably get some action one way or another. Mm-hmm. Whereas like you could be on a roster of 80 kids on football, and you might not see that field at all.
Right. So there's a little under 3 minutes left in the game. Santa Cruz is leading 14-9. But it seemed like Arete Prep can not maintain possession. Santa Cruz's defense has definitely been a factor so far. foul on Santa Cruz is Jonathan Ramos.
I mean, you also start realizing while you're watching these games, like we were talking about, either it's going to be a close game or a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and you usually don't see a lot of fairly close games unless it's two of the elite teams playing each other.
Right.
Turnover by Santa Cruz. Missed 3-pointer.
I mean, but like one thing that's throwing me off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're up here, we're watching this game, and as I'm panning across, like, where's the students?
They're usually behind the
Oh, okay, they got a student
behind the
behind them.
home team bench, yeah. But it depends on what schools you go to. There's some schools that we've been to where the student section is just
Like crazy.
yes,
Last night I was over at the Ironwood Ridge Push Ridge game, and like you would have thought we were at Push Ridge, you'd have thought it was a home game for Ironwood Ridge. Like
now,
those,
if you go over to like a school like South Point, out in that area, have a great student section where, and it's what the good thing is, those students show up for both the boys and girls games if they're played the same night.
Oh, another thing, like we were talking about too, it's like stats, rosters. Like, are they being filled out? Or are they not being filled out? Like, it's almost like you want to look at a program and kind of judge it off of those kind of things. Like you could really help these kids out by posting up their stats and stuff like that on Max Preps, AZ Preps, whatever the case is. But you go on it because like we're trying to report on these kids or learn something about the program before you come down to a game. And crickets.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they don't have any stats posted. Well, how does that help the guys that are trying to help you in the media world? And they, is it, what aspect is that on the poster? I mean, I thought it was just a football thing, but
it's universal.
It's across the board.
Yep. 27 seconds left in the first. Arete Prep is up 17-16. Like I said, this game will probably turn out to be a good one. The only thing I'm seeing with Santa Cruz so far is without their starter, Jonathan Ramos, running the point guard, the offense is struggling a little bit to kind of get their plays going.
Open shot.
Stopping of one is 20-18. Arete Prep.
So we're rolling into what? This is the part that I wish was like, guys, stop playing music. Like, you're gonna kill us with this whole copyright infringement stuff. That's why I try to start talking over it and like, hey, maybe with filters or something like that you can get rid of it. But I mean, these schools think it's cool to play the music, which it is for the players.
Right.
But at the same time, this is why when you go to NFHS and you start watching this stuff online, you run into this whole, like, you see it on the bottom of their thing, like copyright infringements or the sounds blocked off because of the music. And, like, these guys don't get that. Like, what you're doing is exactly the problem.
Right.
Like,
Now, like if they played like more so instrumental type of thing.
no,
or...
I mean, like, a lot of it just comes down, like, to the copyright to the music.
Okay.
And that's what you're running into the problem. So he hasn't even played maybe like a minute of Drake for what? You know, maybe to create a little atmosphere amongst what? You know, it's like maybe at halftime and you could have cut off, you know, then we could go like I normally do and we'll go to commercials or something like that. But like that becomes a problem with some of these vendors and what they're doing.
Right.
Venues, not vendors, my bad. I'm just waiting for the lazy boy bucket chairs at every stadium.
Oh, that was gonna be nice, huh?
It's not happening.
Well, hopefully this year I'll have to see where they're playing the state championships for basketball. Last year was at the old Phoenix Suns Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
From what I
Veterans Stadium?
yeah, so apparently more of your private schools that are in their own kind of league, they're not really. Yeah, they're not really AIA affiliated, I believe.
Right.
They actually bought the rights to play at the Sun Stadium.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why the AIA has to have from all of its divisions, they have to have them playing at the Coliseum because they're not allowed to play at the Sun Stadium. But then again, I would like to see maybe they play like at a ASU or U of A.
Well, you know where would be a nice place is either GCU.
Oh, GCU.
I mean, it's not a huge stadium, so you'd still get that vibe.
Nice rebound. Oh, that's that way. Ooh. Got to be Arete's ball. I thought it was off 44.
Yeah, I don't understand that one at all. I think Arete Prep got a gift on that one.
Oh yeah.
Which is weird because the ref was right there.
Nice feed. Ooh. Blocked by number 3. Timeout by Santa Cruz. 6:06 left. 23-18. Arete Prep.
See what I mean? It's like you're going into this, and like you possibly might be ruining our feeds where we're trying to help the kids because you want to play a song that came out probably before like any of these kids is even around. I mean, like, that's the problem.
Loopy sends his love and says that it sounds good. So. Oh, traveling on Santa Cruz.
I mean, even like, you look at it like this is a small town, right? Like, what else are you doing? Like, what else is going on in there? I mean, let's get this town out here.
And one of the things that teams, from this area struggle with is it's because Arizona has, no penalty for transferring or anything like that besides sitting out a few games. Another travel on Santa Cruz. A lot of small schools like Santa Cruz are struggling to keep players here because they're wanting to go play at Vista Grande or at Casa Grande.
Trying to get better recognized.
Mm-hmm. But if you look at when we get into softball and baseball, softball is really huge out here. Actually, a lot of the players are trying to come to this program because it's so well established. And so it's so weird. It all depends on what sport your school is good at that time.
Kids nowadays are attracted to winning.
Yep.
They go where the winning records are for the sports that they're playing. Because they're getting fed these pipelines like, hey, look, you go to this school and you'll go D1. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just not a D1 pipe dream fan. It's like, doesn't matter where you go. You want to go where opportunity is. And these kids aren't thinking about opportunity. They're thinking about well, if I go here, I'll have a better chance. Well, you can get a better chance. Mm-hmm. It's like you just got to grind.
Yep. And and it's possible for players here to go D1. I mean, one of the big players that played with the Cincinnati Bengals, Levi Jones, he used to be an offensive tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals. Went to school here, went to Arizona State, got drafted. But did all his schooling through here. So it's possible.
Well, you know what it is? It's that you got to become realistic with who you are. What's your box? What's your skill level? Who are you for real? And that's the problem is a lot of these people don't have an identity with who they really are. And then, nice. And then they miss the opportunity. That was a nice layup.
Yeah. So the last few possessions have kind of hurt Santa Cruz with the turnovers. That was
looking like a good steal. Good feed. Oh, man.
3:20 left. Let's see if Santa Cruz can kind of cut it down here. Oh. I wonder why they went away from the full court press, though. It seemed like it was doing them good early on, and once they kind of went away from it and allowed Arete to start being able to run their plays, things kind of started going south for them. Nice. And the finish, and one. They're green, Luke.
Actually, they're a combination. It's green and white, but their school colors is green, black, and white.
Nice rebound for Santa Cruz.
This could help. If they could pull something here, bring them right back in it.
Nice speed into the interior. Oh, it's got to finish. The Arete's ball with 2:34 left in the second. Three-point attempt, good by number 15. Oh, they counted it as a 2. So another 9-point lead. Oh no, they did count it as a 3. Gave him the.
Just took him a minute.
Yeah.
The extra point was hanging out. Pick the slow right to the house.
But I think that's one of the biggest things too in basketball that I've seen is the momentums can shift so fast because we saw Santa Cruz get that hot start at the beginning of the game, and after a few turnovers, it's like they lost the momentum and allowed Arete Prep to be able to extend their lead. Travel call. Three-point attempt. Rebound by Nathan.
Good rebound. Traveling. It's the little things you can't, like, that's what's making this game go a little further away. Got a push foul.
So I think that's Santa Cruz's 6th foul, so I think it'll be a 1-and-1.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, I think it's at 7. My apologies. Three-point attempt. Nice take to the basket. Good finish. 15 seconds left in the second. And at the half, it's 34-24 Arete Prep.
Yeah, we're going to break out because they're going to jump right in the music anyways. We'll get back here on the second half and we'll be with you guys soon.
All right, that's so fans, let's make some noise for the second half.
We are back at it. Coming in the second half, we are currently Santa Cruz Valley 24 and Arete.
Arete. I don't know.
Arete Prep 34. So let's see if Santa Cruz can get back in it, turn in this next half.
Definitely got to limit the turnovers, though.
Interesting game starting off with no jump.
Yep.
That was interesting.
I wonder when's the last time that's happened.
Technical on the front of it, right. So is that what you do? Is like you tell the guys, like, I bet you can't grab that rim.
If I was a coach, yeah, I'd probably. Foul on the Arete Prep.
Little bad connection there. So we're back live though.
A block shot. Santa
You
Cruz ball.
you gotta be aware of your surroundings. I mean, like, I know he's vertically kind of short and stuff like that, but like, you gotta know if there's a guy behind you that's like pushing 6'4" or 6, you know?
Yeah. Definitely sell the pump fake at least. A 3-point attempt. Rebound by Nathan Harris.
Good
and
rebound.
one.
Yeah. Good play. They need that. They need to narrow this down, get back into it. Because we know how quickly Arete Prep's been able to kind of pull away from it. Mm-hmm. Arete. That's what it is.
Arete? Arete,
Arete
okay.
Prep. I got to figure that out. I know. Coach is down here giving us the thumbs up. It's Arete.
Arete. We got it now.
We keep saying Arete Prep.
Missed free throw attempt, rebounded by Arete.
It's like finding out that your girlfriend's name is totally different. It's like, oh, I've been calling you the wrong name all these years. No wonder why your mom hates me.
So turnover by Arete. See if Santa Cruz can take advantage. A block by Nathan Harris, rebounded by Arete, and they'll hit the 2-point bucket.
Yeah, we at least got to say it 20 times to get it like logged in our head.
Block shot. Timeout by Arete with 6 minutes left, 36-26.
What do we know about Arete? I mean, is anything on their stats or anything like that? Or, like, who are we?
I know that they're 2-2 on the year.
Right.
They're averaging just a little under 60 points a game, so
right.
pretty consistent. But this team is fairly new to me. You know, I don't see them a lot until they play teams like Sequoia Pathway or Santa Cruz. So I think it's a fairly new team to you.
Me doing mostly the Southern Arizona big schools, except for, if I get into two-way football style, which is what I was typically. So I'd be Wilcox, maybe like a Bisbee, stuff like that. So.
I do know that they're based out in like Gilbert, though.
Okay.
And we know how much that community's growing. Turnover on Arete, be Santa Cruz's ball.
It almost sounds like Asian.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah. Especially if you get the pronunciations real harsh.
I was going to say, then I'll make it Mexican really quick. Spanish really quick. 3-pointer by Z. Rebounded by Arete and driving to the basket. Just couldn't finish. And the ball stayed with Arete.
So you can see pretty much the height, like maybe not even the height difference, because from where I'm standing right now, they're kind of equal. But you can just see the presence underneath in the paint on the defensive side of the ball for Arete over like Santa Cruz Valley. They're just more aggressive. Like,
Yeah, and that's been since the start of the game. I've kind of noticed that. I think they had 2 quick steals by number 3. And that definitely makes a difference on how aggressive a team is.
Right. I mean, definitely getting to the ball a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good save.
3-point attempt. Rebounded by Arete.
Nice. Good swing, good swing.
3-point shot.
Good movement on that round.
Good movement, yes.
Uh-oh.
Nice save. So now Santa Cruz just cut it down to single digits. 3-point attempt. But see,
Aggressiveness.
aggressiveness on the offense and defensive
Right.
side. White ball. You know, because that should have been an easy rebound for Santa Cruz right under the basket. But it seems like there's 2 different types of teams. You have Arete, who likes to get the ball inside, while Santa Cruz kind of lives and dies by the jump shots.
Right.
And it's a little bit harder for them to feed it. A steal by Arete.
Good, solid layup. With it.
40-29 with 3:25 left in the third.
Pretty open. Did he do it? Almost back to back, but yeah, off the mark on that one.
A foul on Arete. Yeah, for Santa Cruz, they're getting the wide open shots, just not falling for them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be aggressive back off. I mean, it's one thing to take some shots, but you got to be ready to get those rebounds. I mean, even little simple shots. Like right there, I mean, there was presence down there by number 3. What's his name? I apologize.
Nathan Harris. Yeah. But see, this is what I was liking from Santa Cruz earlier in the game, is getting that press, whether it's a half court or a full court press. But then when you don't get back on defense, it kind of leaves the shot right open. All right, Jonathan Ramos on the break. Oh.
I don't know what that was. I was trying to be a Jason White pass or something like that.
Oh yeah. White chocolate.
White chocolate.
Yeah.
Man. Jason Williams. It wasn't happening though. They don't have to make it harder than it is. Mm-hmm. Just go with where they open it. Right? Good lane.
No shot.
But it's like, take what's given to you. No need to like try to do a fancy weird pass or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Like no need to rush anything. Take the time. Right now you're down by what? 11 points? No, it's better to get the 2 points score, get in there, than worrying about taking some far 3-pointer or getting a good solid right like that. Just
right there.
Fight for it, get into it.
So 40-31 with 2:20. Oh,
good block. Good.
Almost still. But see how the full court press has kind of been helping Santa Cruz and making Arete have to pass the ball a little bit more, and it's causing turnovers. Yes. There we go. Turnover, Arete.
Say bad pass, but I mean, like the concept was there. Mm-hmm. If that would have been a solid pass, easy layup, you cut down that lead a little bit more. But instead, it's like, hey, look, just, you're gonna let it happen. right now. Just wait.
Now, I would bring it back out, regroup,
Yeah.
and work it again. Because the good thing about high school basketball is that there's no shot clock, so it ain't like you have to rush. You could. I know when you start getting into teams that are all about running their plays, they can they'll take 2 to 3 minutes off the clock before they even attempt something and take the best possible shot.
Right. Just there. Good clear shot. All right.
Oh, good
follow,
rebound.
Good follow.
And one. Nice finish. Nice finish.
Yeah, I know. My Jason Williams comment there. Lupe laughing at him.
Oh yeah, got to take it back to the old school
Hey,
day.
man.
Well, at least old school for me now.
See, like that's when I paid attention.
Yeah. So free throw attempt, no good. But the lead is now cut down to 7 with 1:25 left in the game. Oh, turnover again. Arete. And the block on the shot.
But if you know, for example,
Did the ref just call a foul? Oh, two shots.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
another thing too is like when you're running down, you can feel the presence of that defender coming down on you. Look, if the shot's not there, roll out. Let your king come up. Get the points. Like just because you're gonna rush down there and take the shot doesn't mean it's gonna go in. I mean, you got 1,000 different things on your mind. Back up. Let the play happen.
First attempt is good.
That helped.
Second attempt is no good.
Big
But then there's
aggressive.
Santa Cruz. Oh, forces the turnover.
Forces the turnover. Right back to what you were talking about when they were doing the full court press. I mean, they're getting more out of that right now. So,
And I mean, you see some of the better basketball teams. I mean, the ones that blow teams out by 50, 60 points. Some of them are running full court press the whole entire game. So you know it. Oh, not a bad play, not a bad save. And look, there you go. Regroup. Set it back up now.
now is it the player or the ball?
It's as long as the player doesn't step over.
Okay. See, once again, with a fancy pass rather than like, hey, look.
Foul on Santa Cruz.
Here you are. You had that possession. Runs in, and it's like, wow, I'm just going to throw this out like that. Rather than just being like, hey, man, you know what? Maybe I don't rush into that. Or maybe I do take the shot and draw a foul or something like that. But
I think once Arete has time to sit and set up their plays, they get good execution.
And we already know they've been aggressive on the back. I mean, underneath in the paint.
Nice. Oh, got to finish it. Got to finish it.
Good.
Go back up.
And
foul.
He got the foul.
So
no drop, but he got the foul. But that's being aggressive. He's being aggressive. You can see a difference in the aggression right now. It's kind of switched from, Arete over to Santa Cruz Valley right now, which is definitely cool. I mean,
now just got to knock down the
because
free
they
throw.
haven't been able to set up their offense.
Yep.
And get into the swing of what they normally like to do.
First attempt's no good. And definitely free throws, play a big factor.
I mean, spend all day getting free throws.
Second attempt is good. 40-35. Arete with 17 seconds left on the clock. See, right now I would another turnover by Arete. 5 seconds on the clock. A 3-point attempt, and then you hit it.
Wow. What a way to end the third period.
40-38 after 3. Santa Cruz cuts the lead down to 2. Gonna make for a good fourth quarter. I think I think we got a game on our hands right
Right,
here.
and you also can see right now that the momentum is definitely in Santa Cruz there. Because why? I mean, Arete's turning over the ball like each round. It just seems like they're not getting that base, that foundation underneath the rim. So they're getting one shots, and if they don't hit it, that now Santa Cruz is being that aggressive side of it all, where they're getting the rebounds, running downfield, and actually making things happen. Whereas Arete's playing the opposite role, where in the first two quarter or periods, it was Arete playing, setting their game.
Yep.
Now it's Santa Cruz's game.
And that's the one thing that I know Coach Harris for Santa Cruz has always said. They're very undersized, as you can see,
Right.
but they like to cause turnovers so they can utilize their speed to get up and down the court. So what I would like to see from Santa Cruz is continue that full court press,
Right.
where Arete has to limit the turnovers and be able to set their offense. This team is a team that if they can set everything up, they're going to be able to score almost every time as long as they're not turning the ball over. So
It's you got to be smart with the turnovers right now, because whoever turns over the most in this period right here is going to win the game or lose the game. Coach is already yelling at him. He just came out of a break.
Nathan Harris drives in, throws up the shot, no good. Three-point attempt, rebound from Arete.
Good aggressive.
Now another forced
Aggressive,
turnover
I'm
from
telling you.
Santa Cruz. Jonathan Ramos passes off to Nathan Harris. Oh, he can't finish the drive, but
Gotta finish it. You can see Arete trying to slow down the tempo right now. Clean.
Arete with this basket, and see that's the difference right there. If they're allowed to sit there and set up their
Play
plays,
that game, right.
yes. And so an open three
3
from
point.
Santa Cruz,
Uh,
rebounded by Santa Cruz
Beautiful.
inside to Nate.
You know what's interesting is these teams are size-wise, they're really evenly matched.
Yes. The foul was on Santa Cruz. Arete takes the ball up. And this is what I talked about here. They're going to wait till they get the open shot, the perfect shot, in order to try to attempt it. But just not falling right now.
It's the battle of whoever's getting the rebounds right now.
Yep. Air ball from Santa Cruz. And it'll be white ball, Santa Cruz's ball, with 6:22 left.
But right now, whoever wins the rebounds is going to win this game.
One thing I'm wondering, you don't see a lot of pick and rolls today. You know, the old school.
Right.
You know, I think with Santa Cruz being a little undersized, if you could run the pick and roll with their center, it's going to open up things on the outsides a little bit more.
Good aggressive underneath there to try to get it. Staying with that press. Good
Nice
movement.
interior pass. Foul on Santa Cruz.
That was good movement, though. You can see that once again, like we talked about. That's the Arete way right now. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, let me move the ball, kind of get into the spot, get the good shot. But the only thing is they're not getting the rebounds. Now, if they were the aggressive rebound team that they were the first half, it would be a different. Like this should be a blowout.
Oh, yeah. First attempt's good. Second attempt is good.
How's the student section going crazy right there?
Yeah, they're coming to live. 44-38 with 5:45 left in the fourth. Another turnover from Santa Cruz. And Arete takes it to the basket and scores. Now an 8-point lead for Arete over Santa Cruz.
Bad passing.
Offensive rebound by Arete. Jump ball.
Oh, wow. I didn't see the jump ball on it, did you?
So usually when both players go up, if it's like a clean block and they both come down,
Jump, I get it.
it'd be a jump ball, and then it'll just be possession arrow then.
I'll tell you what, though, man. You can see the difference right now in Arete. They're getting that confidence back and playing their game.
3-point attempt, no good, but rebounded by
Getting the
Arete.
rebounds.
An 11-point lead now for Arete as they're getting ready to pull away.
They're comfortable now. That 10-point cushion is nice. Have to watch how they move that ball.
An air ball from Santa Cruz. And Arete is getting ready to push the ball. An open three-pointer. No good, rebounded by Santa Cruz.
But that hasn't been Arete's offense at all.
Their game is to get everything inside.
Set it up, set it up.
And another turnover by Santa Cruz. Offensive foul. Santa Cruz ball. And Santa Cruz is going to take a timeout with 3:45 as the score is 49-38 Arete.
Once again, like what we've been saying, like Arete's offense, what it seems like to me is they need to set up their offense. They need to go through the swings, look for the good pass. What they needed to improve, which they've done recently, is be aggressive on the rebounds, making sure that they're getting the boards on the offensive side of it all. Even when it comes to defense, you got to be aggressive when it comes to those boards. Now, what I've seen Santa Cruz kind of get away from is the passes are what killing them right now.
Yeah.
When you get on that offensive side here, their passes are kind of all over the place where they're not getting the good solid connections. They were also wanting a higher tempo because their thing is their play setups and stuff like that aren't doing it for them as much as the quick drives, getting underneath and whatnot, where it's almost like polar opposite for Arete.
Right. And I think with Arete is that if they turn the ball over, they are aggressive enough to get back on defense. It's not very hard for them to make a stop, where if Santa Cruz turns the ball over in transition, then they don't have the ability to get back fast enough. And here we go. And see, now look at Santa Cruz if they can get back on defense.
It's almost like Santa Cruz has to create chaos.
Without hurting themselves.
Right. Where Arete's been doing well on a construction under like a more, sound, this is what a coach teaches this kind of play. Like, whereas almost it's like chaotic. If Santa Cruz is creating the chaos, it's like Arete can't do it. They're like all over the place. But this is
so this will be
period right now.
Oh yeah, and it was a foul on Arete. It was their 9th foul of the game, so it'll be I believe a 1-for-1.
Right.
Yeah. Big free throws for Santa Cruz. First attempt good. Second attempt's no good, but the offensive rebound by Santa Cruz. 3-pointer, no good. And see, I didn't see the need to rush the shot. You know,
No need.
I mean, every possession is crucial for Santa Cruz from this point on. So
you need to walk away with 2 every time you go that side of the pitch. I mean, the court. Good rebound.
A little scuffle going on here.
I got a different real quick right there, huh?
Oh, it definitely did.
Which would probably mean next game he's out, right? No, I know in football, if it happens in the second half of the game, you're out the next game.
I think regardless.
Now, if it happens in the first half of the football game, they can come back the next game.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because
basketball.
but I don't know how it works here.
So he wasn't ejected. It was just more of the referee forced the substitution just because of the heated moment.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. So it's not an ejection. That helps on the next game. I'll tell you that much.
And definitely
Because that got a little. He came hard back down on his head. 44 on Arete came hard back on his head. I mean, so it's good to see that he's all right, but I think he got more or less his leg caught up on.
The Santa Cruz center.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the ground pretty hard, but the basket will count, and they'll have the one shot right here.
And I hate to sound like this. Actually, that whole...
And they'll get the...
I was going to say that break actually helped calm down the adrenaline that was going on for because they were feeling it.
Oh, they were
But
definitely.
this turnaround right here, all possible, almost 3 points, might have just threw it right back into it. Energies there totally their direction.
So 3:03 left.
So number 44? 44 went down. We think he got tangled up at number 3.
And Arete happened to get the rebound, score a basket. The free throw did not count due to a lane violation. Travel on Santa Cruz, and it's 2:48 left in the fourth, 55-39 for Arete.
I kind of like the scoreboard because
Everything actually works on it.
Well, not only that, you can see it in the camera.
Oh, yeah. A drive by Arete. No basket, but got the foul. Be going to the line for 2. Oh, offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But see, that's what Santa Cruz right there has to do more of. Get the ball inside, go up for the shot. Whether you make it or not, you get to cause the foul, you're going to go to the line for 2.
Now, capitalize on it.
Now you got to capitalize.
I mean, it ain't a charity line if you ain't taking it.
Yeah, exactly. And this was a 2-point game coming into the fourth, right?
Yes, it was.
So
we were talking about that when we were coming into this period. It was only 2 points, so it's all about whoever got the rebounds. Well, guess who's gotten the rebounds?
And so that means that Arete has outscored Santa Cruz 15-3 in this fourth quarter. But right here, this is what I felt Santa Cruz is the best at, is their full court press, and still when they come back, they're not allowing them to set up. Nice block by Santa Cruz.
And it's going there.
Green ball.
I mean, everything was good until ball control.
Timeout by Arete, 2:18
Well, yeah,
left.
they might not have got that ball in.
Yes.
coach was worried about it. Kept saying, "Hey, you gotta get that in, get it in, get it in." You hear him saying it, and next thing you know,
I'm not sure if Luffy's asking which player went down for Arete or for Santa Cruz. It was number 44 who went down for
right.
that went down pretty hard, but it was number 2 for Santa Cruz who was sat down.
From the right.
Yeah, it's been a really good atmosphere here. I mean, like I said, I like the way that the sound bounces off the stadium. Just
Right. Except for the music that could get us cut off in the first place. Like it's like you try to load it, it's like, guys, you just gave me a copyright infringement. So now I can't, now we gotta.
Makes our job a little bit harder, but work in progress though. But no, I appreciate you coming down, man.
Man, this is what it's all about, getting out, trying stuff, checking everything else. Obviously, this is, in all reality, it's Southern Arizona sports.
Right,
it is.
Absolutely.
But, I mean...
And tomorrow, I mean, I'll be down in...
we're going to be over at
Pueblo High School, yeah.
Pueblo versus
Coolidge.
Yeah.
And so that should be a fun game. I know a little bit about both teams. Coolidge is currently undefeated, while Pueblo still has a really good team that I saw last year, actually here at Santa Cruz in their New Year's tournament.
Right.
So it looks like
no rush for Arete right now.
No, definitely not. And when you don't have a shot clock, that works in your favor.
See?
But
try to get
bad
it in.
passes right there. So foul on
Arete
Arete.
can take their time.
Mm-hmm. That's another foul on number 15.
I'm trading my back end for a 20-year-old's.
It's just been that type of night for Santa Cruz, especially at the charity strike. Not being able to get those free throws. Both attempts are no good.
I mean, but
Possession
that
will
was
stay
the
with Santa
aggressiveness
Cruz.
they needed right there.
Mm-hmm.
How are you over the line? There ain't much distance between the wall and the line in the first place. 3-point shot.
And it's good. So 55-44 with 1:40 left in the fourth. Now you're going to see probably Arete try to run out as much clock as they can.
Yeah.
Nice interior pass. Oh, turnover against Arete. I think it's a 3 in the key. So 3-second violation. Deep pass by Santa Cruz.
You don't have much time. You got to get it and score.
Same play that they just ran. Oh, see.
Not talking right there.
Mm-hmm. I would have ran the same play to number 15, just give him the open shot. 1:10 left in regulation. Another turnover by Arete. And a foul. So it'll be 2 shots for Santa Cruz with 56 seconds left.
But you got to get these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the nice part. Right now,
it looks like a... Yeah, you fouled up for there.
Nice going. It's a hard thing, man. It's hard whenever you hit that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, especially when you're like, hey, look, I was trying to do the right thing.
And this in basketball first attempt's good, so a 10-point lead now, 55-45.
But I was used to be told, like, if you ain't getting fouled, you ain't playing aggressive.
Yeah. But it's so crazy the way the fouls are. You know, you keep your hands straight up. Most times,
This is
just couldn't. Green ball.
They needed to put something up in there.
And it was a good shot. Just didn't go down.
So you're down by 10 points, and I mean you gotta make it. Every visit down to this side, you gotta score. I think I've heard more music at this game than I've heard at all the other games combined.
That's what I like about Santa Cruz is that they got like their personal DJ who's on staff over here, so they're constantly jamming out over here. Sometimes it's good, sometimes you know.
For our purpose, it's not good.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the atmosphere, obviously.
It all depends on what they're playing. So for tomorrow's matchup, Coolidge versus Pueblo. Pueblo sits at 2-1. Coolidge is 8-0 this year, but 6 of their wins came in the tournament that they hosted and that they won. But Coolidge is definitely one of the favorites in 3A to go back to the state championship.
So what you're saying, it should be a good game tomorrow.
It should be a good game tomorrow, and I've seen Pueblo play, and they have some studs on that team, and they're really aggressive. That's what I like about Pueblo. So with 49 seconds left, Arete takes the ball, and we have a foul on Santa Cruz.
We have a mauling. We got mauled.
Yeah.
It's like, let that poor man breathe.
Yeah. 1-1, so it'll be a 1-1 for Arete.
I mean, who did the foul? Half the team.
Yeah, when you're trying to get that ball back as quickly as possible.
So also, if you guys are watching, obviously you're watching us on the off-season media page. Make sure you follow it, and tell some other people to follow it, post it, whatever the case might be. We're trying to hit up a whole bunch of different games, sports, obviously. You know. So where are we going here? Okay, so they're saying that they are not in the foul situation. So they're going to say they're going to hand it off in here. So yeah, definitely follow the page, you know. Get that going here, building it up. This is brand new. You just set it up.
Yep, and you know, it's going to be a good collaboration. I mean, a lot of people in the Pinal County area know of Lupe and I in the Varsity Breakdown. Right. A lot of people in the southern Arizona know you from the SOAZ, all the football. So, you know, it was good that you wanted to be able to expand things and be able to dive into basketball. So,
yeah. I mean, it's going to make us better as people, like our production better. As the more reps we're getting, just like a player, the more reps we get, the better we're going to become and actually help a lot of the community and the southern aspect of Arizona.
And the best thing, it looks like Santa Cruz player
tweaked his ankle trying to run over and make that foul.
Yeah.
And he's sitting down right now. So we're going to have this change out.
But yeah, we're going to be all over, though, Pinal County, southern Arizona areas.
So let me ask you this. Right now, you just lost your star center, right? Down by 10 points. You got 34 seconds remaining in the game. Do you throw in some of your second string and let them just get reps in?
I would. I mean, you know, the game...
I mean, I would say you keep fighting, but you're one of your best scorers just went down.
Yeah, and you know, you can't really afford to lose another player. You know, comes a time where you got to wave the white flag and, you know, live to fight another day. But it looks like they're gonna continue with their other 4 starters in the game. Santa Cruz attempts a 3-pointer. It's no good, and it looks like Arete is going to run out the clock.
Right.
Oh, I guess they'll take another basket.
You could tell that the coach was frustrated with that.
And your final from Santa Cruz is Arete 59, Santa Cruz 45. And that will improve Arte's record to 3-2 on the year, while Santa Cruz is struggling to find that first win as they fall to 0-5. But man, it was definitely a lot of fun.
I had fun too, man. We're going to be doing this, I guess, tomorrow. Same time, not same place, but we'll switch it up. We'll be over at Pueblo.
Pueblo High School, looking forward to it. And that way you ain't got to travel all the way down this way, you know?
Hey, it's just driving to get somewhere and taking a ride with good company and a good conversation. That don't matter.
And I hope you enjoyed the old Encore over there, little local spot.
When you guys ever come down to over here to Eloy, make sure you swing in to Encore. It's a restaurant right off of...
It's kind of off the main drag, like right by Main Street area. You can find it down the road from Santa Cruz High School.
All right, you know what? Get off the beaten path. Put away the arches. Don't have it your way.
Have it the Encore way.
Have it the Encore way, whatever the case might be. It was good to hang out. We're going to call it, and we are out of here.